Welcome back to Camp Freedom. Remember our verse here, Galatians 5:1. It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. So as you can tell, we have Miss Trudy with us here again.
Hi, guys.
So, Miss Trudy, I have something super pretty that I want to show you today.
Ooh.
But here's the thing. I haven't done this. Okay, I haven't practiced this, so I'm just going to have faith that if I follow my handy-dandy instructions, that it's going to work out.
Don't make a mess, because
All right.
there's a lady named Miss Ruthie that gets really upset when we mess up her kitchen.
Yes, I will
Okay.
try not to make a mess.
Okay.
All right, so we are going to make a rainbow in a bottle.
Woo! Yay!
I love rainbows. Oops, I didn't unlock, or I didn't break this open. First, to start out, our instructions tell us to put in
Ooh.
corn syrup.
Yucko. Ew.
We're going to fill it up to the first line.
Oh my goodness.
Let's hope it fills up.
That doesn't look like a rainbow to me.
No, it doesn't.
No.
But it's
not
okay.
at
We have
all.
other colors. What's your favorite color from the rainbow?
I like the red where it becomes sort of orange and yellow. I like that really well.
Me too.
And then I kind of like the blue and the green. I like the rainbow.
You just like all of the rainbow?
I just like the rainbow.
My favorite, I think, is the blue-purple.
All
right.
Yeah, that's my favorite too.
You like that
I
one
like
too?
that one a
All right,
lot.
next we have some blue Dawn dish soap. So that goes next. Oops.
Dawn can do everything.
Yeah, it cleans grease.
It cleans little ducks.
It does. Ah.
Oh, looky there.
Ooh, that's a pretty color.
Ooh, yeah. Oop, there it is. It's
Oops.
on the line. Yay. Ooh, bubbles.
All right.
Whee.
Next,
Uh-oh.
our instructions tell us to have green water. So I dyed it green.
Uh-huh.
And you'll see
Do we
when
have
I
a
pour it in.
funnel? Should we do a funnel?
Now let's make a mess.
Okay. Oh, Miss Ruthie. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Oh, that's really...
Wow.
Oh,
It's
wow.
looking much more like a rainbow.
Oh, yay.
All right, next
Uh-oh. Yeah.
is yellow.
I think God's rainbow was made out of better stuff than this.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
All right. The yellow one is our oil. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
I did make
It's
a mess.
okay, Miss Ruthie. I'll clean it up.
We're sorry, Miss Ruthie.
Oh, beautiful. Yucko.
Wow. And then our last one, my favorite. It's almost like a pink, but it's red.
Oh, it's red. I like all of this.
This one's my favorite color.
Oh, man.
That much looks much more like a rainbow. Where did I put my lid for this?
I don't know.
Oh, here it is. All right, let's see if it stays a rainbow when I turn it upside down. Or maybe it'll... Do you think it'll stay?
Oh, my goodness.
That's really pretty. I like that.
That is just awesome.
That was beautiful. You know what? That actually reminds me of our story for today.
Oh, what's that?
Well, so you know how you see a rainbow in the sky after it rains sometimes?
Yeah.
Okay, so a rainbow from the Bible actually stands for a promise from God. Do you know
Right.
what the promise is?
No.
Well, I'll get to it, but first, we're going to start at the beginning of our story.
Okay.
So,
All right.
in the beginning of our story, we have a man named Noah. Have you ever heard of Noah?
Yes, he was in the Old Testament. Yes.
You're right. He was in the Old Testament. And Noah was told by God to build a big boat called an ark.
No. I kind of remember that. Oh, yeah. that. God told him to build it.
Yes, he did. Because the reason why God told him to build it was because
He was going to flood the earth.
yes,
The whole earth.
that's correct. And God wanted to protect Noah and his family because they trusted and they loved God.
Boy, that was a really big job to have to do.
It sure was. And you know what made it even harder for Noah to do?
No, what?
Well, you see, the people around Noah, they made fun of him.
Oh.
Because it hadn't rained where Noah lived for a very, very long time.
So, like, they were in a drought
Yeah.
because it hadn't rained, but Noah still had the faith, and he went ahead and built the ark?
Yes, exactly. I'm sure it took a lot of faith in God for Noah to keep building that ark, even though everyone around him thought he was a little crazy.
That's really some serious faith that God was, and that wasn't easy to do.
No, it wasn't. But God was telling the truth to Noah. And it rained and rained for 40 days and 40 nights.
Whoa.
The whole earth flooded.
It's a good thing that Noah had faith in God, and he built that ark, even when it was hard to do.
Yeah, it is a good thing because after the rain had stopped and the water started to dry up, God sent a rainbow.
A rainbow. What was God's promise?
Well, God's promise was that he would never, ever flood the earth again.
Whoa. That's a really big promise, but I have faith that God's going to keep that promise.
Me too.
Yeah.
You know, though, sometimes it's kind of hard to trust God. But, especially when we can't always see him.
Right.
But, whenever I struggle with being able to trust God, I'm going to remember the story of Noah and how in his life, he showed his faith in God.
Right.
And because of his faith in God, God saved him and his family from the flood.
That's right. And I hope you kids remember that these points from the story of Noah, that the rainbow represents God's promise to never flood the earth again.
And then number 2, even when it is hard to have faith in God, it is worth it because he is in control of all things.
And 3, Noah's a great example of what real faith looks like.
So remember to look in the description box below with the questions to answer over the story of Noah.
Okay, you know what? You should read that story in the Bible with a family member or a friend, and it's in Genesis 6, not verse 9 through 22.
So read that with a friend. So thanks for joining us here at Camp Freedom today. Remember Galatians 5:1. It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Peace out.